Roses are red. Love bombing is too. That's the first colour of the rainbow that represents you. It's been 5 years, yet the names, claims, sexual abuse still hang over me like a black cloud. That's your second colour. Fire has always been a fear of mine, just like you in the back of my mind, so next up we have orange. I remember the first time being scared of you. It was like you smelt it and grew bigger. It was fuel to the fire, that fear of mine. But you couldn't risk me running too soon, so in came red for round two. Love bombing and apologies. I didn't know it, but I was already trapped, wrapped between your colours. Being nice was a hard task, so back came the names you could no longer mask. Came back the black clouds of abuse. Came back the feeling there was no use. Then you brought purple to the party. Purple is the colour of my arms and legs. I am physically purple, but it is your colour. Violets are blue. As blue as the tears you would cry when asking me why I had to make you do what you do. So, red is back for round three, but stays longer this time. This time is love and gifts, sorries, family history, just general excuses. But I am programmed to know red equals orange, and so I am fearful. And this offends you. How dare I be fearful? You just bought flowers and said sorry, so back we go to purple. This time is my eyes. Every time your hands connect with my body, you leave a little of your purple behind. This time more than last. An orange runs through me while your mouth is open and all I can see is black. Blue. It's back to how you're devastated I could or would allow you to show purple again. It's on me. Orange still coursing through my body, and like clockwork, we are back to red. I accept, as I don't want to offend or start your purple or even black going again, so I'm grateful and I accept. All the while trying to push this orange down. I try so hard, but I can't. It's showing all over my face. Orange, 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 orange. Purple, 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 purple. Deeper and darker this time. Both eyes, arms, legs, ears, fingers, head, toes, feet, hands. My whole body is purple. It lasts so long. Longer than ever. And when blue pops in again, it doesn't stay long, same as red. It's too hard to fake it anymore. So it's back to black. But this time, I know if I allow your purple to leak onto my body again, I will never get it off. So, seeing the light through the tunnel, through the fear, that was the most orange I had seen, by the way. I made it. I dragged through the yellow, and I became pink. The color that is mine. The color that is me. I have become accustomed to orange and black. They live with me. Not as intense as they used to be, but they never really left. Purple has now been reclaimed, is now placed in a neat little heart on my arm in representation of awareness of your abusive rainbow. In representation of awareness of domestic violence. In representation of the colors I have been through, live with, and become. I've never really been able to share what I went through, as obviously is painful, but more so because my brain is protecting me. It's locked away majority of the abuse I went through, but my body reminds me daily. I live with constantly feeling tense. Fight or flight response clicked on, always. It's horrible. It's only when I leave the city that I love that my body loosens, because I know he's not going to be at the donkey hut in Santorini or riding a bike around Dam. So, yeah, I've never really been able to sit and talk. The only way I know how to express it is through art or spoken word, telling a story as if it isn't my own story. So that's what I do. That's exactly how I release. Founding BLM Cardiff was a way to personally release all of the anger I kept within me for everything BLM stands for, but also for my own personal injustice. 10 years he's looking at, they told me. He won't be leaving prison for a long time. And just days later, he walked free. Free. Something I thought I'd never, ever feel. I've made some great achievements in the last 4 years, but every single one with eyes at the back of my head, always feeling orange. And that's the truth. As I said in my spoken word, orange and black live with me. But now, they aren't fuel to his fire. They're fuel to mine. I've taken back my identity. I've taken back the control, taken back my life, taken back who I am as a person, and I believe I am now the best version of me I have ever been. Sometimes being so pushed down, being made to believe you would no longer live, maybe only exist, if that, comes the greatest remade version of you. You say yes to every opportunity as once they were not even a dream you possessed. You realize the world is so big and that one person is truly so small. You're grateful for every smile someone offers you and every laugh you are gifted with. You see life so, so differently. Don't get me wrong, it's taken a huge amount of tears, confusion, and trauma and self-healing to get to that place, but even that journey is uplifting. I've met so many beautifully strong versions of myself in the last 5 years, and I've nurtured, loved, and cared for each and every one. To become the woman who I am today, the woman stood before you. One massive favor I had to ask myself along this journey was to forgive. Forgive for myself, as that meant I could really let go. So I did. As hard as it was truly a gift I gave myself. As I said before, I still live with the aftermath, but I know if I continue saying yes to every opportunity presented to me, keep surrounding myself with other inspiring people, I will eventually get to a place where it will feel like someone else's distant memory. I wrote sort of an affirmation poem to myself called Lioness to remind myself of all of this. Lioness, hear my roar. It's too big and proud to ignore. Of all the things I've had to endure, I've overcome them all. I've returned from the darkness into the light. It's been a journey, a great big fight. But I'm here. Hear my roar. A lioness too proud to ignore. Thank you.